Hey guys, we're down in the valley and I am headed to one of my favorite places to go when I'm in the valley. Monarch Mountain Taxidermy. They've got my buck antlers and I just want to pick those up, and I've also got them a box of Hush goodies. Every time I come here, like, hey, you bring us a hat? I'm like, sure. And I always forget, but not this time. So we got Curtis and the crew some Hush swag. I've got them a Hunter Orange hoodie too, because I know they've got a hunt coming up. So we're gonna go visit with these guys, get my antlers and show you. And I've got my elk back home, we'll show you those too. So enjoy the vlog, guys. Let's get the goods. There's the man. Hey, you got my shit, my antlers out already.
Like things attached to your hand, like, dude.
I always say I bring you some stuff for you and the guys, so I don't know who's what, but there's a pile of hats and shirts and hoodies.
Well, they're all in there, so I'm going to take what I want before I give it to them.
That's the way to do it. I told them I was coming. Dude, this thing looks bigger off the body. It's not what I expected when Chuck invited me out there to shoot.
I know. I'm going up there this Friday. I'm not to tell Chuck I need some favors.
Yeah,
Chuck, I need a favor.
Show me the t-shirts. They're an XL. I did grab one large. I don't know if maybe someone
I'll give it to my boy, yeah.
Those are the tech hoodies. Those are the best.
Oh, dude.
And these are all our newest hats, all the fancy ones. You can bend those to bent brim. You can keep them straight.
Oh my gosh, dude, you're
Those
awesome.
are the same in different colors. Those two are the same in different colors.
Thank you so much.
And so are those. Those are performance caps.
You're awesome, man. Thank you.
Oh, I mean, this thing gets better every time I see it.
It's a good buck. It really is, man.
It's a gorgeous dude.
Yeah.
I know, my favorite part, just kind of on the main beam on the right side, is when they have that ridge line.
I pulled him off the rack today. He's heavier than I gave him credit.
You're good with the score. What would you say? He's high 60s, right at 70 maybe?
I would say I can usually get within an inch or two.
Dang, this guy's good.
Oh man, I've been off this year though. I would say that buck is one. That there. I would say it's 169 and an eighth to 171 would be my guess.
So I'm in the pocket, high 60s, right at 170.
170-inch man.
Yeah, dude, I'm still in disbelief, especially seeing it off the head. Stud buck.
Old buck.
I got to pick out a form. I haven't mounted a muley for a while, so I don't know. Maybe Curtis can show me his favorite back mounts.
Forks are pretty dang cool.
I do like the straight on look. He's so pretty straight on.
Yeah. I've got an idea for this one.
All right.
Yeah.
Half the time, I just tell Curtis and his team, like, dude, full creative mind, like, just whatever you think he looks good at. And
This one, I think we're going to have to do a side turn with the head straight.
see, he's already got it. Saying adios to this place, guys, like we always do when I'm here. If you need them, South Jordan, Utah. They have clients from all over, but they're conveniently located in South Jordan. And there's their phone number. But I'm going to snag this guy. Again, super stoked to have him. Take him to the shop, which is still an absolute disaster. I haven't had time to really clear it out with all the shed antlers I have. And I've got to clear out this from my open bull hunt. I just got home and I've got a bull. We shot a bull on the open and it's at the house. So we'll go show you that sucker too. There he is. Got him on the skull plate. I've got 3 bulls now that I've just skull plated. This guy and 2 of my smaller Idaho bulls. I've got so many dang European mounts, and I'll tell you what, they're a pain in the butt to move around. Their teeth fall out, their noses break, so I decided to start just doing some skull plates on some of the smaller bulls that I've taken. So it's pretty sweet. So we've got this guy and this guy so far for my 2024 season. A nice buck, big buck, and a nice little over-the-counter bull elk. Check that out. Pretty sweet. I know you guys have seen that a bunch. This a bunch. Dang thing fits in there. So yeah, not a bad start for the 24 season. I didn't get a bull in Idaho. I did not get a caribou in Alaska, but lucky for me, we still got more hunts to go on. And don't forget, guys, Sunday films are coming soon. Make sure you go check those out. There's a little broadside shot. Next up, I'm going to show you guys how I wash my Hush game bags. So you're going to need a cooler. I like to use a cooler anyways. Some laundry detergent and your dirty game bags. Mine just packed out my elk, so I got to get those things cleaned. They're not super cheap, so they are reusable. All of our Golly game bags are reusable. Just make sure you wash them. There's a lot of dirt from them just laying on the dirt, and then you know, blood from the elk meat. So you want to flip them both inside out and right side out and rinse them good. And then we're going to drain the dirty water. Start with a new batch of fresh water in here and just let it soak with detergent for a while and just kind of work it with your hands. Alright, little detergent. We'll get that in there and then mix it up real good. About like that, just work it with your hands a little bit. We're going to really let this soak in here. You're going to get off all these pieces of meat. That's what you're hoping to get out of there. And once they're soaked on this side, I'll actually flip them, you know, inside out or right side out, whatever it is on each particular bag, and do it again. I think if you're gonna wash them in your normal laundry, like I said, at least giving them a good soak, a good wash in the YETI will get them prepared for that, so it's not too bad. And then of course this really helps just clean the YETI. After this, I'll scrub it, clean it, let it air dry out, and it'll be ready for the next hunt. So if you guys need game bags, get Hushin.com or our mobile app. These are the elk size. We also sell them in the deer size, and those are also available. These are the deer size right here. So you can see these have been used before and washed, and you better bet your dollar I'll be putting them to use again. Same with these elk bags. These will probably carry out each elk I harvest this season. You know, one good thing about living where I live is it is right down the street basically from Black Ovis. They've got a giant online e-commerce store, but for those who are local around Salt Lake and even the surrounding valleys, keep in mind they got a retail outlet store, and it's got everything they have online. You can actually come here to feel, try on, test out yourself. So I'm coming for new boots. Man, I put some miles on the last pair, which I've got back here, by the way, and used them all shed season and all hunting season so far, but it's time for a new pair, so let's go get hooked up. What up, dude?
How you doing?
Fist bump.
All right.
Good.
Bring them in.
I those for fun.
Bring them in.
I've got some miles on those, baby.
Yeah, you do.
That's shed season plus what we've done so far.
Let's take care. Let's bring them into the footwear spa, or maybe just showcase them.
Guys, look at the selection. The boot wall of fame right here is what it looks like. So I've been running these. Greg got me set up right as I was leaving for shed season.
Yeah.
Guys, I tracked all my miles. You know, it'd be fun to go back through OnX, and I actually put them on notes. Every mile I stepped on the G34 Series, I documented. These also went to Alaska, by the way, and they've really been taking a break since, but I got them out for the hunting season. I've been super impressed with their durability, still waterproof, and still have some tread, but you can see, man, I put some rough miles on them, so we're here to get another set.
We don't see tread like this that often, where it's that wore down, especially on these Vibram soles. Like that's gotta be thousands of miles now. But that's impressive.
The boot is impressive to hold up like that, no blown out seams in the country that I take it in. That's why I'm impressed. So I'm very tempted to get this boot again, guys. This is the one I've been running is that boot right there. The Brickstall Pro.
The ones we were talking about earlier, these Laponi 3s, these are just updated, new sole on those. But if you're looking for, if you're looking for a good early season boot, these are going to be the way to go. And then they did a short version of the Laponia. So these are the Laponi Lites. And honestly, I ran those for early season archery, and they are my favorite early season boot.
Yep. Wait.
Now, I know you like a taller boot, but another newer one, this actually came out last summer, but a really popular one are the Brickstall Mountains. We were kind of talking about that earlier. And then we have the Valdres 2. This is an updated boot from the original Valdres, but another classic boot on the lineup.
Here are my top three, we're gonna call it. I'm gonna try these on and see which one I like. The Brickstall Pro, which I ran, you know, these are the same things. And then Laponia 3 GTX. Man, these things are lightweight. I kind of wish I had these all season up to this point because it's been so dang hot here. And then these are the Brickstall Mid. What do they call them? Mountain?
Brickstall Mountains. Yep.
Kind of a
GTX.
So I usually do like the height. I'm guessing it's gonna be between these two, but I'm also gonna try this one on because it doesn't weigh anything. You tempt me with these low cut ones and you put them on, they're comfortable and they're light. Where were these all summer? My whole, up till now, like you didn't need a tall boot because it's been like 80 degrees up on the open bull hunt and dude, that's nice. Lightweight, but still a little rigid. I can tell it's not as rigid as these. What flex rating do these have?
Those are 2 flex.
Okay, I was gonna guess a 2. Yeah, that's nice, dude. This is what I should have been running all year. Okay, that's my next year's summer boot for sure. That feels good. That's like a no-brainer. I don't know what it is about Crispy. I've worn plenty of their boots in the past. When people ask me online, like, are they really worth it? I'm like, dude, if you can just put them on, you'll know. Because when you slide your foot into these, footbed just fits, everything feels comfortable. This is the one that you recommended.
Yep, that's the Brickstall Mountain. So that came out last summer, but it's been super popular. It's
I really
3 flex.
3 rating?
Yep.
That's pretty solid. The first thing I noticed is because this hook is so low, it really allowed the tongue, what do you call that? Like the gusset to like open up and my foot goes in and out of that so easy.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty nice. Yeah, I like that. It feels just like these did when they were new, just not as tall. So it's a little shorter and it's got a 3 rating versus these have a 4 rating.
Oh, nice.
Right? Yeah, that's what the taller ones have a 4.
I'm going on Elk Hunt this weekend.
Wow, dude, that's kind of the halfway in between those and these probably, where it's a little taller than those, a little shorter than these, which would make them weigh a little less. I mean, I can tell you right now, that's a win.
Yeah, you guys are close.
You know what I mean? That feels good.
Make sure
That feels really good. And I really do plan to wear these boots through the late hunts. Like I've got December hunts, expecting snow, which everything in between, snow melt, wet, creek bottoms.
That went in pretty nicely.
Right? That just slides in like butter, man. It would be hard for me to go away from something I already know, love, and trust, which is this pair.
And you've always been a taller boot kind of guy, right?
Even in the summer months, like I think I really like the ankle support and just the fact that, as silly as it sounds, everything from dust, water, debris, weeds getting in your socks, just having them that tall avoids all of that. After wearing those small ones, like it does start to feel, this is about the breaking point where it does start to feel like it's a lot of boot.
Yeah.
It's a little bulky.
Yeah.
But dude, that's all I'm used to right there. Huh. What do you guys like? I'm curious, for those who are watching, are you a mid-top guy? Well, mid-ish-er, or tall? I've always been a tall guy, but I'm curious, those who are watching, what's your go-to boot? Lower or mid? Let me know. Hey guys, don't forget that we have a discount code through Black Ovis. It is code HUSH, so anything you buy store-wide is 10% off. But these guys are bringing me a pair of wildcard boots. They say I need to check them out. So this is the Stivali. I've seen these advertised on the Crispy page. Oh, dude, those are sexy. A work boot, huh? Soft with a really, what do they call this? It's like a wedge sole. Anybody? I think that's like a wedge, but it's the Vibram Moreflex. It's pretty soft, huh? I bet that's a comfortable boot. Yeah, I'm gonna throw these on, man. I might need to get a pair for myself. I haven't had a pull-on cowboy / work boot since I went country dancing last. Had 2 pairs, man, and I wore them out. Dude, I might have to have a pair of those. Kicking around camp, driving, go to town boot. Those are pretty sweet. They've had these for a minute, but they just started advertising them.
Yep.
Crispy?
October 1st.
I think I have to snag a pair of those, but I'm a double wide in the hunting boots. I wonder if I can get away with a regular. I mean, it slips a little, but I'd imagine that as it breaks in and softens up, that your heel would probably mold to that a little more. But yeah. What do you guys think, man? Maybe I can hunt those babies.
There you go.
Okay, I think my decision is to stick with what I know. Get a tall boot. You can really feel the ankle support there. The Gore-Tex waterproof is going to be probably an inch higher.
Yeah.
Flex rating is a 4, which when you get heavy packs on, whether it's sheds or elk meat, I personally prefer that. Okay, guys, well, I appreciate it. I think I'm going with this baby right here.
Sweet.
Probably a pair of these babies too. Guys, I'm walking out of here with some new boots. And got Matty Ice a pair as well. And I also got the hunting boots that I needed to replace these guys. Not necessarily replace them, but these I can use for backup now. Like I said on my way, it's just nice, convenient for me. These guys are right down the street and they have a retail outlet store where you can come, try boots on, check out sleeping bags, tents, gear, apparel, you name it. So yeah, again, reminder guys, they're always in the description box, but a 10% off code to Black Ovis is just code HUSH. Use it at checkout and save 10%. But thanks, man. Appreciate it again.
You rock. Good luck.
We'll see you guys for my portion of the vlog. See you next week.